Welcome to the Auto Club 400, or as I would like to call it, the Penske gonna take your lunch money and not give a shit 400, because pretty much all of Penske and Paul Menard, the brother scored, kind of the fourth Penske car, just straight up dominated this race. Here's Paul Menard winning stage 2 after I choked the turn, going into turn 4. So yeah, this is pretty much the highlight of the day, or pretty much the summation of the entire race, was Paul Menard being a boss and pimp slapping everybody, and then me being a pleb and just constantly finding ways to lose this race. Here I am having a great run on this restart. This is the second lap of a restart. I'm working on my way on Truex, who I think took 2 tires, because there were several guys that took 2 tires in the first restart. And I get behind him, and unfortunately I get the back rim, send him spinning and cause a caution. So yeah, Menard gets the lead. Oh, by the way. And then we go into racing with Menard, trying to get by and trying to stay in front of him, and I'm just too tight. I can't keep in front of him, and he's just on God mode. He's just going too hard. He's too hard for me. Menard's going too hard for me. So yeah, it was pretty much just his race to lose, and he did not want to lose it. So yeah. And he is just going by me like I'm a nobody. Yeah, that's fun. We tried to, I was trying to keep up with him, trying to just, do whatever I could to stay in front of him, trying to win this race, trying to win, because I was like, I think I can beat him, but it's just, I just gotta stay in front of him. But here I go trying to go in the turn, staying for him. I'm just so tight, I can't stay, can't stay with him, and he gets a great run off before. And then so I'm like, okay, let's just bulldoze into turn 1, see what we can do here. So here I go, bulldozing into turn 1, trying to get through this corner, just trying to do the slide job on him, and I fail epically at it. So yeah, Dale Jr. would not be impressed with that slide job, unfortunately. Anyway, later on in the run, Brad and I moved up to second and third behind, because fuck Joe Logano, he's a bitch. But anyway, me and Brad were racing each other, really hard for second. I'm trying to stay in front of him. Basically doing the same thing I was doing with Menard, racing hard, trying to stay in front of him, trying to work my way into, at least getting up to Menard. But yeah, here's where I make my third or fourth screw up of the race. I race hard going into turn 1, come up and right into the quarter panel of him, and just send him spinning. He hits the wall hard. Surprised that he didn't get DNF'd out of the race, but thankfully he survived, and he actually got a decent finish out of it when it was all said and done. He ended up finishing second or third. Well, actually, I finished third because I ended up second. So yeah, here I am racing hard with Kyle Busch, Rowdy, going into coming off of turns 2, and then we're going into 3 and 4, and he just dives into me and just spins himself out, and just yeah. I was not getting along with most of the field today, so yeah, this race was just me being a complete bulldozer to everybody in front of me, except for Paul Menard, And here we are, and this is the final restart of the race, and I was just like, okay, we gotta get a great restart here, we gotta get in front of it, we gotta win this race. Unfortunately, I get the worst restart I've probably had the entire day, and everybody and their mom gets by me, including Kevin Harvick, so a Ford Fiesta at the front, all 5 Fords, 4 of them being Penske, 3 Penske cars and the 1 Penske affiliate. It was just kicking the balls of the entire field today. So yeah, here I go 3 wide, because why not? Underneath Harvick and Logano, trying to get by them, and then I gotta get by my boy Brad. Thankfully he's still running competitive despite all the damage he took. I mean, if that was real life NASCAR, he'd be just in the garage and then going, well, I don't know why Ryan Blaney is such a bad teammate. I mean, he should have worked with him there. I don't know why I'm racing so hard there, but I guess that's just the way it goes. We're trying to take him out next week. That's my terrible Brad impression. He's not that southern. He's more Midwestern, but whatever. So we're working on him. This time we're working on him cleanly, because I made an emphasis not to wreck him. This is the final lap, if I'm not mistaken. We're trying to work on it, or if not, this is the second to last lap. So this is for all the money. This is for all the marbles right here. Trying to get to Paul Menard here, get by Brad, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna get to Menard, and I was like, I'm getting to him, and then he gets the great run off, and I'm completely hosed. And here he goes, Menard. Go hard for Menard, because he gets he gets the win, and all the other Penske cars look like the egg on their face for allowing him to take their crap. So yeah, yeah, that's the highlights of the Auto Club.